up, guys? It's Gage here. Welcome to your Buck Dat. And today we got a special edition of the XFL Guardians Supplemental Draft. Long title, but yes, we get a little extra spice from the Guardians draft. Now, these are the guys that either had contracts before the first draft so they couldn't participate, or they didn't get drafted. And I did write down most of these guys, but there's going to be some that I didn't have much information on. Either didn't get a lot of opportunities in college or just are very unknown. But a lot of these guys, I'm telling you, most of these guys, honestly, could be high caliber players in the XFL. I'm loving and the characters of a lot of these players are very important too, because all of them have to be leaders. Sometimes they're going to have to take plays that aren't very, they're not going to give them a lot of yards or a touchdown. Or you have to block and let the other guy get a touchdown. So these are important attributes in players. And I'm just loving how the Guardians are building their team. And the locker room is going to be very powerful. Terrell Buckley is a great head coach, great leader. And in this XFL, honestly, I think it's here for the long run. Danny Garcia, Dwayne Johnson, the Redbird Capital, I believe that's the company's name. They're building a great league. And this is a league that is here for the long term. I'm very excited to. I can't wait to see the season and how the whole league unfolds. I believe it's here for the long term. But anyway, guys, let's get to it. We got a special guy, but background, I did cover the XFL at one point back in 2020 during the 2.0 XFL. And I got to see this player in particular because he was DC Defender. He didn't get to play a lot, but I got to see a little bit of what kind of player he could be. And obviously he played in that fall for a little bit, so I got a little tape, I guess you could say, on him. I watched little highlights. I guess you can consider that tape, but whatever. Eli Rogers, former Pittsburgh Steeler and former defender. And he played with the Pittsburgh Steelers from 2015 to 2018. And his career, overall, he had 78 receptions for 822 yards and 4 TDs. Pretty good for 4 years. And this guy, he was undrafted. He's not going to get a lot of opportunities. This guy had to work his way in the roster, and still managed to get this in 4 years. That's impressive. Especially undrafted guys are usually special teams guys. Even and it's hard. For example, I'm feeling for the Vikings. He's a starter there. He's been there for like 10 years. Took him like 3 to 4 years to even really get some catches, all that shit. To really get involved in the offense. So it's very hard. Eli Rogers is a speedy guy. He is a good slot receiver. He's solid. As you've seen, he's top tier. And this guy, I feel like we have so many good receivers, but I'm so interested to see how they kind of incorporate all these receivers because there's so many good ones. Some are not going to make the cut, but Eli Rogers, I think, is here for the long term. I got to see him in the DC Defenders. This is really the last time he really was on the field. He has 6 receptions for 76 yards. It wasn't a lot. I believe he came in a little later. He didn't really get drafted. He was signed. But this guy, he did well when he was playing. When he's on the field, he makes a difference. And in our receiver core, I can't talk about it enough. I think it's the best in the league. And I'm really excited to see how it turns out. Eli Rogers, welcome to the Guardians, my guy. Welcome. I can't wait to see you, man. And good luck. I hope you're make the roster and they'll make a difference this season. Now, Aaron Dilworth. Now, this guy I had to do a little research on. Obviously, I did all the research, but this guy was very interesting. Aaron Dilworth. He played at Kingsville, and during his senior season, he had 7 touchdowns and 500 yards. Pretty impressive. And these college guys, You gotta take every opportunity you get, even if it's a slot receiver. And special teams. You have to work your way up. It's not going to be given to you unless you're a 5-star recruit, but that's very rare to have. This guy, my God, he did fucking phenomenal in college, and he played in the indoor league, I believe, this past season. I think it was this past season. Indoor league, he had 509 yards, 9 TDs in 9 games. Oh, I missed that figure. 9 games! Holy fuck! My God! This guy had a touchdown every fucking game. Every fucking game. That's impressive. That is impressive. And just fucking, I'd say, okay, we're good receivers. They just keep drafting them. But like, yeah, let's get these guys, and each one of them impresses me in some way. I'm like, damn, holy shit. I'm just so impressed. And Aaron Dilworth, he actually might be coming on the show in the future. So stay tuned to that. So you will be, so yeah, he might be he might be one of the guests on You Buck That. So we'll be asking him in person kind of about his experience with the indoor league and just kind of working his way up to the draft. And yeah, this is so impressive. This is very impressive. Obviously, I'm still kind of new to XFL. This league is special. It's a little different than most leagues. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Trevor Sanders. This guy was undrafted. He actually was with the Jets. He did as an undrafted. He did not make the cut, unfortunately. But luckily for us, we get to see him ball out with the Guardians. This guy's defensive tackle played at Troy from 2015 to 2018. Had 188 tackles, 6 sacks, and 1 interception. Pretty fucking impressive. Pretty impressive. D tackle. I'm just gonna give you guys. They don't get a lot of tackles. I mean, they get a few, depending on how they're used. But I'm impressed. 188 tackles. And fucking he had interception. My God. So this guy has some speed on him. 6 sacks is not an easy thing to do. Tackles, that's one thing. It's still impressive how many tackles you got, but as a D tackle, it's a little bit easier than most positions. But getting a sack on the quarterback, that's tough. As a D tackle, you have to really have some fucking speed. Like for me, I had a hard time getting sacks because these are little fast bastards who fucking pass you by. But that shows you how much agility and speed he has. And he had a fucking interception. Let me tell you something. As a D tackle, you don't get fucking interceptions. You just don't. You don't. It's very rare. Unless you're a fucking outstanding tackle. This guy, I'm not sure how any of these players are panning out, but I'm loving the potential. I'm loving it. Trevor Sanders, welcome to the team, my guy. Welcome to the Guardians. I can't wait to see how you do in this defense. I have a feeling you're going to be a baller this season. All right. I forgot to mention, he actually played XFL 2 as a Wildcat. My God, I forgot to mention. Sanders is actually a police officer at North Charleston. Very pretty awesome. Glad he gets to live his dream, and he made a difference when he was off the field. So, thank you for your service, Sanders. I'm really glad to be able to watch you as a Guardian, and welcome to the team. Now, T. Gray Scales. Now, he played for a couple teams in the NFL. He played for the Rams, Bucks, and Steelers. And he didn't really play a game with the Bucks or Rams, but they're the most notable. He's been a few teams, which shows you he's always had the potential of being a great player. And he actually played a game in the Pittsburgh Steelers. I looked at stats, didn't get a whole lot. This guy impressed me. In his junior year of college, he had 100 and 23 tackles, 7 sacks, and 1 pick. My God, dude. That's fucking awesome. I'm pretty sure this dude's a linebacker. So, awesome, dude. I can't wait to see what you do on the field. And this defense is looking top tier. So, T-Gray, welcome to the team, my guy. And welcome to being a Guardian. Welcome to being a Guardian, my guy. It's going to be an awesome season. I can't wait to see you ball. Josh Harvey Clemens. I had to work on that name. Because it isn't a hard name to pronounce, but it's like all in one. Well, Josh Harvey is. Clemson's his last name. He was a 7th round pick by the Commanders. Back then, they were the Redskins. He had, let's see here, 3 quarterback hits, 29 solo tackles, 41 combo, 1.5 sacks, and 4 passes defended in his career. Pretty impressive. 7th round pick is hard. You're basically a little, just barely above the practice squad members that are undrafted. So he still had to work his way up, so it's impressive that he was able to go on the field and contribute in such a good way. So, Josh Harvey Clemens, welcome to the team. I can't wait to see you prove to everyone you still got it. And you're going to be one of the best safeties in the league, man. I'm so excited to have you on this team. And welcome to being a Guardian. Let's see here. Who is next? Now I've got a couple of names left. So let's get to it. Darius Clark, running back. And overall in his career, he had 1,000 yards. And this guy is electric. Electric on special teams. And on trick plays and everything. So he's going to be a big contributor. And honestly, this dude might be like the Tebow Samuel of the XFL. So I'm really excited to see him play. And it should be pretty fucking exciting. So welcome, my guy. Welcome. And this guy, and especially a lot of you are Buccaneers fans that are following me here. Hopefully I can convince some of you to watch XFL because this league is going to be special. So I hope you guys stay tuned. But Bobo Wilson, former Florida State. He played for Florida State. And he was a Buck for 4 years. 3 years. Okay. Now I'm seeing. Okay, so in his career as a Buck, he had 7 receptions for 95 yards and a TD. You know, it's not a lot, especially as a receiver, but to work his way up, it's impressive. And this guy was really good in Florida State. This is actually his career stats. 1,500 yards and 8 TDs. Pretty fucking impressive. Bobo Wilson, I'm glad I get to watch you. I wasn't a Bucs fan back then, so I didn't really get to see you play, but I'm really excited to see you play as a Guardian, my guy. So welcome to the team, and let's fucking light it up this year, man. Light it up, my guy, because I hope you get another opportunity in the NFL, and this year is going to be special. I am so excited. I'm so excited for the season. And I will be going to a game or two. So you guys will probably be seeing me there. And if you want updates, I'm going to do my best. Because like I said, I'm not directly involved with the XFL. So I'll be getting reports a tad bit later. But if you guys want updates on the Bucs, the Guardians, the Bulls, all that, follow me at ubuck on Twitter. Because that's mostly where I use my news from. Instagram, that's more my personal, if you guys want to kind of get to know me, or that's where I upload my videos as well. So check that out. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I hope you buck that. Go Guardians, baby!